Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. So as you join, say hello. And let me know where you're coming from. And also tell me, what would you like to activate your courage for? Because, hey, beautiful, anything general. Well, I like to talk about courage because I want to see, I pressed the wrong button here. I'd like to see what you would like from me rather than me just pulling out. I don't do cards so much. I do cards, but I also do essential oil readings. That is my jam, and I work with colours as well. Hi, Trees. Hi, Sonia, and hello, Lillian, and all those people who are joining me. So if you like what you see, here is my page where you can find me online and connect with me after the live if you are interested. But today, what I want to talk about is the importance of, I don't know whether that whether that link went properly. Anyway, my name is Kay Hamilton and I'm known as the Courage Activator. And that's because I want to see you step into your personal power. I want to see you, hey Kerry, I want to see you live with the best possible version of who you are. And I do that through my energy work. So I use color, I use intention, I use essential oils, I'm a Reiki master, I use crystals. I bring quite a few of my modalities to the table, and I also channel some art. So I've got one here. This is just a little example of a piece of artwork that I do. I will channel some art for people when they have a full Activate Your Courage session. So tonight I'm going to talk about a beautiful blend called Peace and Calming. Now, peace and calming it's self-explanatory, and I feel like at the moment there's so much going on in the world that we can get overly stressed about. We can get, or for want of a better word, our knickers in a knot. We can, feel really uncomfortable because times have changed. Many of us are stuck to our homes, particularly those in serious lockdowns like Victoria. And we've got children going back to school this week in Victoria. And I feel that there is a lot of stress in the world at the moment. And give me some love hearts if you think peace and calming is something that you would like to bring into your world. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a drop of oil on my wrist and I'm going to activate it 3 times. I'm going to move it through my aura and just bring myself down into a state of peace so that I can feel peaceful and I can feel calm. And when we feel peaceful and when we feel calm, it gives us the ability to really take a step back and drop into who we really are. So if peace and calming is an oil blend that would be suitable for you, give me some love hearts. And thanks for those beautiful love hearts, Lillian Moana Lovechild. What a beautiful long name you've got. Thanks, Kerry. That's wonderful. So I'm going to pull a colour card tonight. Looks like one's saying pick me, pick me. And this is interesting because it's lemon and it says access innovative thinking. Now that goes very well with the theme of peace and calm because Thank you, Claire. When we drop into a sense of inner peace and drop into our body and feel at home within, and once we feel relaxed and we get off that thread of high stress, it gives us the ability to access all that beautiful innovation. Like in the lemon, it gives us a fresh perspective, and it can help us to bring in the creative ideas, the innovative thinking, the inspiration. So if we're running around in life and everything's busy, we're going to miss those messages. Sometimes we just have to take ourselves back a little bit into that beautiful state, that we become meditative. We take that layer of the shoulds off. We take the rush out of life, and we allow ourselves to receive those beautiful messages. I'm going to have a look and see what lemon says in my little book. It is the number of 20, the 2 and the 3 for those people who like numerology, which to me adds up to a 5. So it's going to give you freedom, creativity, the ability to feel warmth, inspiration. It's going to, oh, good on you, Kerry, you've got lemon in your diffuser. What a great idea. It's going to relax your brain so that your thinking can start coming through a lot more clearer. It will help you to make empowering decisions, boost your memory, and the colour is really good for study and learning. So, okay, Trish, no worries, darling. Trish is busy, yes, and I couldn't come to your workshop because I'm on this one, and I've also got another workshop that I could be on too as well tonight, so I'll have to catch up with that one later. So in the energy of the lemon, the colour lemon, you can say divine intelligence. I call on the lemon ray of innovation, creativity, and ideas to inspire me to see new aspects and ways of moving through the situation I am facing. So if you feel like you're blocked or you feel like you're stuck in some way, you can always invoke the colour of lemon. And when it comes to essential oils, I would be reaching out for my lemon oil because it's cold pressed from the rind, and it's delightful in your drink. You can just put a drop in your, I've got a glass here and I'm just going to put a drop. Oh, I've got a couple of drops in my water, and I haven't got my trusty fork with me tonight. But make sure you stir it around, and cheers everybody. That is my beautiful lemon oil in my drink, and it is a really nice refreshing thing. Kerry here said she's got her lemon oil going in her diffuser. So tonight I'm going to be referring to Young Living oils because I know a lot about Young Living oils, and I know how pure they are. I know they're organic, they're sustainable, they're high vibration, and they're very, very supportive to help us to increase our energy, to become empowered, and to help us to come back into alignment and harmony. Debbie, hello, I'm the first timer on your site. You are an interesting soul. If you are attracted to myself, would be grateful. I'm lovely. I'm attracted to so many people who come on here, but what I do is I give preference to people. If you tell me what you would like to activate your courage for, that helps me to really hone in and give you a lot more concise message. And some people think that they are courageous, and that's good. We all have a certain amount of courage, but I believe that we need to evolve, we need to stretch, and we need to grow. So if you would like me to pull a card or some oils, I might do both depending on how many are on here tonight. For some reason, I can't tell how many people are watching. So if you are interested in me choosing an oil for you, I know Kerry always likes an oil or a card, so I can always start with you tonight to get the ball rolling. So give me some feedback, all you people, and if I missed you, you have to keep asking. Okay, so I can see some people's comments coming in. So I would like my love, and that would be some. Okay, Debbie, I'm the first timer. Okay, I better go back to Kerry because I'm very good at saying, Kerry, I'll draw one for you and I forget. I'm going to draw you a card, Kerry, so everyone can have a look at our cards. So these beautiful cards are a friend of mine in Young Living because she loves the high vibration of Young Living oils, and she has taken photos of her crystals and she's created cards to go with them. So with these cards, you get a suggestion of the crystal, and look at this. Look at that beautiful blue energy surrounding that beautiful stone. And I get the message, Kerry, that it's giving you a real message for you to. Um, uh, okay, I'm just going to say, so it's a high vibe one. So it's going to help to bring clarity of mind to support your highest potential. This is called the Super 7 because the Sacred 7 or the Super 7 are the Melody Stone or Stone of Higher Consciousness, and it contains 7 crystals. So it's going to be a very, very powerful energy in this for you, Kerry. So it has amethyst, clear quartz, smoky quartz, cacaoxenite, geothite, lepidochrosite, lots of long names here, lepidochrosite, and rutile quartz. So I know in the rutile quartz that's a good one for manifesting, and as you in the energy of the quartz is all about amplifying. So be wary of your thoughts, Kerry, and make sure they're high vibrational thoughts. And any thoughts that are not high vibrational, I would recommend that you transform them. So sometimes if you are thinking I'm having a bad day, you can do a turnaround and say something like, my day is filled with lots of joy and happiness. So we all have to watch our thoughts. I really truly believe that our intention for whatever we want to manifest is going to help you to magnify all the goodies and invoke a sense of being able to attract what you want into your life. And Kerry, I am conscious now. Your companion oils are alumi, neroli, cardamom, and palo santo. So a really good mixture there. So I know, Kerry, you've got frankincense, so I would probably be using my frankincense. That's going to help you to detach from all those thoughts that are tripping you up, that are debilitating your ability to experience joy and your inner power. So I'm looking at Debbie here, your first timer. So welcome, Debbie. So throughout the show, I'm going to tell you where else you can find me. My name is Kay Hamilton, and I'm known as the Courage Activator. So I've got all my links above in this post, and I will post them all again at the end of this session. And I encourage each and every one of you to reach out to me, connect with my community. I have a page on Facebook called Kay's group on Facebook where we a beautiful group of us talk and share about essential oils, and we come together and I educate you on how to use oils. So okay, Debbie, let's see what the colours say about your love life, and then I will choose an oil for you as well. So where are you all coming from? All the comments are coming through, but I'll have to go back. I'll have to go and catch up with them. So if I've missed you, just keep saying, hey, what about me? And if you've got something that you would like to address, put the intention out there, because when we put the intention out there, we're more likely to attract what we want. Because it's like if I hopped in the car with you and said, oh, where would you like to go today? And we were going on a journey, if you just said, I don't know where, we could end up anywhere. But if you say, oh, look, I really want to go to this place, this is where I want to go. Or if you don't know where you want to go, it might be how you want to feel. Sometimes we don't know where we're going to go, where our journey takes us, but it might be helpful for us to know what we want to feel. So Debbie, this card for you is green. Revitalise your nervous system. So this is a time for you to give yourself some nourishment, to give yourself the energy of stress less. Don't worry about that the love life you're looking for. You can just start giving yourself that energy so you become the attractive one in the situation. And the more you raise your vibration, the better chance you're going to catch a good one. And I have a friend, and he always says to me, don't just make sure if you're, what does he say? Don't ever get caught up with somebody you don't really want, because when a good one comes along, you're not free and available. So make sure that when you do go into that situation of becoming attracted to someone, make sure that you have ticked all your boxes. Do your shopping list. If you're free, that at the moment there's a really good opportunity for you to do your shopping list and to really think about what it is that or what type of person you would like in your life. In the emerald, it helps you to overcome your fears, releasing frustration and calm. This colour brings harmony to challenging situations, dissolving aggression, and mend a broken heart. So emerald also increases self-esteem, attracts abundance, and replenishes your energy. If I was to choose an oil for you, Debbie, I would be looking at Stress Away, because that's going to help you to drop that nervous energy. It's going to help you to just let the stress uh, subside in your life so that you can start enjoying you. So I believe the first place to start a relationship of love is with you. And stress Away is a beautiful oil that is going to help you to just become stressed less. So that one is for you, Debbie. Now, is anyone from Melbourne? Because if people are from Melbourne, I'm giving away some free mini readings if you're in lockdown. And if anyone would like a conversation, or if you're really keen on a free mini reading, you could always reach out and you might get me on a good note. So here we go. I'm going to go back to Lillian. I loved your name. Oh, and Claire. I can see a few more back there. All right, Claire. Sorry, I'll go to Claire first because I've done Debbie. Claire, if you have time to read a card, going through mate with people upstairs, I'm subletting from. Feeling very ill. Okay, so it feels like you need to do some cleansing of that energy. You need to get to know your boundaries, although depending on where you are, it might be a little bit tricky to connect with those people. So what you can sometimes do is have a conversation with them. Bring in your angels, bring in your guides, and have them come through. And they can sometimes, when you talk to them, they can sometimes do the messaging for you. I'm going to choose you a card, Claire. And it's Ruby, rejuvenate your body. So I think you've got yourself into a little bit of a state. As you say, you're feeling very ill. So the red energy is symbolizing that frustration, that anger, that resentment that you've got going on. And we just always need to be aware that we're not going to let that fester inside us, so that it's not going to bring you down with a sinking ship. So the red energy is for prosperity, courage, achievement, and motivation. It encourages shy people to come out of their shell by building confidence. And the ruby light helps you feel truly alive and dynamic. So my suggestion to you is, it's talking there about your boundaries. So I would be thinking about ways that you could approach these people, and in a way that's not going to get their back up, in a way that's going to appeal to their sense of connecting with you and appeal to their sense of giving you some respect. So now an oil for that, I would be recommending, I'd be recommending our beautiful blend called Valor, because this helps us detach from those hooks that can get into us when we're feeling like our personal space is being invaded, or when we're in a situation where your emotional state is so caught up that you're tripping yourself up through your communication. So Valor is going to be a beautiful blend to support that with you. So that one was for you, Claire. I've got to be very careful with my cursor here. So Cat Grey. So I'll choose a card and an oil. So, okay, so anyone interested in a free mini reading with me, I pull out 3 bottles. I talk to you about which oil is going to support you to step into your courage, and I can help you learn about essential oils. I love Young Living because we are sustainable, we're organic, and we're the top essential oil company in the world, which is pretty exciting. And I've had the privilege to visit several of our farms around the world. So, Kat, I don't know what your specific thing is, but Mo, for you, enjoy clear hearing. So it's time for you to tune into those messages from the God source that are within you and transform whatever those things are in your life that are, I'm getting the word, creating discord. And I'm getting some confusion. So in the mauve energy, it's always transformation. And I'll see if I can find something else in here for you. Enjoy clear hearing. Yeah, inspiration, expand your spiritual awareness and help to let go of dense energies. So it may be a sense that you're not listening to those inner messages, and it's time for you to acknowledge that you do have some powerful messages that can come through. But it goes back to that, the peace and calming that I talked to you about at the beginning of tonight's set. Oh, sorry. Yes, it was the peace and calming. Sorry, I get confused with peace and calming and stress away because they have similar aspects. So it's finding a place where you can just truly come into a sense of feeling safe and feeling and tapping into your sacred ability to channel your own messages. Is there anything that you don't want to hear? Is the message in there? But also, equally with that, you are possibly hearing messages, but you may not be taking notice of them. So that one is for you, Kat. Claire. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on for you, but I'm immediately drawn to an oil, and this oil I'm talking about is transformation. So time for you, Kat, to transform those negative emotions. But time for you to transform the getting the not good enoughs, the I can't, it's impossible, whatever's happening for you, Claire. Transformation is going to help to transform all those things that are needing to be put aside, needing to be resolved, so you can step forward and feel the inner joy is the message I'm getting. And talk about joy. Yellow is the colour of joy, and this card says purify your body. So maybe there needs to be some cleansing. Possibly your liver is overloaded. Be aware of your diet, be aware of your thoughts, and make sure you're drinking enough water. I would be recommending lemon oil in your water to help with that purifying and cleansing situation. I allow my body and mind to be cleansed inside and out. So that one is for you, Claire. Choose one for me. Lillian, I'd love to choose one for you. So if any of you want a free mini reading, if you're in Victoria, I'm going to give you a priority. If you want an one-on-one reading, you can say in the comments one-on-one, and then what we do is we get together, we have a conversation, and I will pull out some essential oils that I know will help you transform whatever it is that you need to transform, so you can step into your courage with power and with purpose. So, hey Jeanette, lovely to see you here. Okay, Lillian, here we go for you. I'm getting to pull one of these cards for you, Lillian. Do you use crystals? I've probably got to, I can't keep up with all the comments, and I'm just choosing to ride on the curtail of being peaceful and calm tonight, and just holding the energy so that we can all just unwind and not feel that we have to be stressed and pushing life. We just need to let the flow happen for us. So pre-Hinite, I'm not sure if I've pronounced that properly. So it's prophetic energy of seeing and knowing God truth. This is for you, Lillian. It's a huge support for dreams, visions, intuition, for those in the service of ministry to restore, replenish the mind, body, and spirit. It's considered the crystal stone to heal the healer. So, Lillian, obviously you've got your beautiful, the love child name in your Facebook page. So I don't know whether you work with clients or what you do, but you always need to remember to heal and work on yourself to keep your energy high, and so that you can become effective in the world of other people. And you may not necessarily have a healing business or put yourself out there yet, but this stone, I'm not sure what you do, but this stone and this message is for you to remember your highest truth. And the companion oils are Angelica, Alamy, Melissa, and Rose. I would also be suggesting sage oil is something that's come to me for you. So sage oil is going to help you to um, get into a state of being cleansed, and sage always reminds me of the sage, the wisdom that is within each and every one of us, but we just have to learn how to tap into it. So this one, that is for you, Lillian. Bambi Walker Matthews. I've had a lot of health problems, still working things out, but my confidence is gone. Not sure yet what is going on. So the oil that I would be instantly drawn to for you is orange oil. And orange oil is the oil that helps us to let go of self-doubt. It's the oil that's going to help you to step into your courage, and it's got the energy of the sun. The orange is a citrus oil, so in the citrus, in the rind of the fruit, there is the energy of the sun. And when we put these oils on our body, so this one is one that I would be possibly putting around my tummy button, and because that's a really good place to put oils, would you believe it? And because there's a lot of nerve endings that come from your tummy button, and it's a really powerful place. It's going to help you to digest or understand what's happening for you. So I would be putting orange oil in my diffuser. I would making a mini diffuser. I would wear it in my pendant if I was had my oil diffuser on. I would also put it in my water, because that's going to help you to really expand out and let go of what's not serving you. So that one is for you, Bambi. And let's see if we can find a colour card for you. So if anyone's interested in really digging deep and having a really good conversation, you can book me in for an hour session, and I will draw some channeled artwork for you to help anchor the changes and help with that transformation. I give you affirmations, I walk you through a meditation, and I help you to drop in to your ability to give yourself the answers that you need. Black, find richness from the dark night. Now there you are, Bambi, and this is really for each and every one of us, because, in a way, the world's going through the dark night at the moment, and we are all working towards coming out of the dark and bringing the light into our world, so that we can all live with a lot more high energy. And I believe that the world is going through major transformation, and I myself have gone through a lot of transformation. I've gone through the dark night of the soul over and over and over again, and I've got to a point where I've learned how to manage those down times, those times where you feel that you are right at the bottom of the barrel. And the thing is, when you're at the bottom of the barrel, you've only got one way to go, and that is up. Okay, and to create the healing that you really need, that means you've got to take some steps of action, and you've got to decide what those steps are going to be. So reach out as I say, and let me know if you are interested in connecting with me. And we've got this crazy person here sending out those crazy messages, and I'm not quite sure how to block them. Who can block that tray for me? Hey, Penny, the troll block. I don't know how to do that. Hey, Debbie Keys, I'm going to write your name down. If you are interested in a free mini reading, because I usually give away some, please find me, friend request me. I'll and let's set up a time for us to get together and have a chat if you're interested in learning about which essential oils can help you to expand your courage and move on from all those frustrations. So Debbie, okay, you want to know where to get these oils from? That's what we can have during this conversation. In the links above, there's my website, there's all my contact details, so you can either go back in there or you can find me on Facebook. I did try and grab my URL from my Facebook before I jumped on board. Let me see if I can grab that again, because it didn't look like it saved properly, and I can try that again in the link. Whoa, I've got lots of comments, so that's silly trolls taken up a lot of comment space. So we have people who seem like they're pretty desperate and they want to jump in on the show. So there's the link to my name. I'll just go scroll back up. Okay, Debbie, you're interested. So, Debbie, after the show, you can find that link. Zeta Bush, yes, one-on-one. You're in Victoria, in Melbourne, and I know what that's like. I've got 3 daughters in Melbourne. I've got lots of friends in Melbourne who ring me all the time, and I'm kind of, hey, Lillian, you have Sage on right now. So, yes, so I know what it's like. I'm supporting quite a few people in Melbourne at the moment. Would be a blessing. I'm a Woolies worker and I would love a treat from you. People have had enough in lockdown in Melbourne. Yes. So what I have found over COVID is that I've been connecting people with these beautiful oils, and some of my beautiful oil community are on here tonight, and they are finding the fact that the oils are so supportive. You can have a diffuser in your home, you can support the energy in your home, and when you've got a diffuser in your home, you're actually going to bring harmony and more balance into your family. And when you're diffusing, it means everyone in the family is supported by the energy and the smell, the aroma of these beautiful oils. So I usually throughout the show talk about oils just in general, because I used to buy oils from shops and I used to think they were quite good quality. But since I've been on a journey with Young Living for the last 10.5 years, I've come to understand that not oils are created the same. And I've discovered what adulterated oils are, and I've discovered there are like different grades of oils. So there's pure, 100% pure, which Young Living are. Ours are organic, there's no chemicals, no pesticides. And then there's oils that are adulterated, so they might have synthetics in them. They might have chemicals on the land where the plants are grown. They might have heavy metals in the soil. They may even have, just trying to think of the word, they might even have chemicals placed on the plants before they get put in the distillation process, and that's going to compromise the therapeutic value of them. Another thing that can happen is that they're distilled too quickly, and then a lot of the constituents of the oils that we want in the oils, which give them their therapeutic effect, may be flashed off, or they mightn't be distilled long enough for all the constituents that you really want in a pure oil. So there you go. One-on-one. Okay, we have Deb. You've had enough. Zeta Bush. So there's 2 people in Melbourne. What is a good oil or blend for hot flushes? Jacqueline, reach out. Let's have a conversation. I know that there's an oil that I've been using called Progescence, which relieves some of those times. And if you're interested in more information, I would rather have a one-on-one conversation. I have to remain compliant when I'm talking to people, particularly online, because the TGA have stipulated what we can and can't say about oils, and stay within their guidelines. And I think I'll just leave it at there because I don't want to get myself into hot water. So Jacqueline, if you are interested in having a conversation with me, I've just written your name down and we'll see if we can connect, because there's a whole lot more that I would love to talk to you about and show you. So what I will tell you is that this is an oil that I've been using for the last few years, and this I have one that I sit next to the bed. I have a roll on it, and I roll it on before I go to sleep at night, and I know that that has helped me feel a lot more calmer, and it's helped me to feel feminine, and it's very supportive. It's a kind of, I know somebody else, a friend of mine, who's been using this, and you know how we go through the ups and downs of our cycles. We we need things to support us, and Progescence is a beautiful one. We also have another one for women called Dragon Time. So if you're experiencing those dragon times of the month, you can always use the Dragon Time oil, and it's going to help to bring some balance and help to take that edge off the stress and the worry. I think away down there now we'll certainly get some orange oil. So okay, so Samantha, I'm from Love. Samantha Love, how are you, darling? So, uh, so, um, yeah, I know there's lots of trolls. Okay, Samantha, I'm going to pull a card out for you. What's happened to my viewing? Looks like I've cut my head off, but I think that's just from me. So I'm the mother of 4 children, and I was a single mum. I went through a lot of trauma. I invited the wrong person into my life, although I had a beautiful 4th daughter to that person. But I also brought in a lot of, and that was the blessing, but most of everything else with that relationship was not a blessing. So I urge you all to choose wisely, and I urge you all to get to know your inner sense of your messages and take notice of them. I realised that I wasn't doing a very good job of that. This one is Sapphire. This one is, now who am I up to? Samantha, rejuvenate your body, regenerate your body. So it's a time for you to really look after yourself. It's time to, and I guess, learn how to manage the stress. It purifies, so Sapphire heals, purifies, and regenerates your body. It also has the ability to soothe your mind, calm your nerves, and release emotional pain. So an oil for you would be frankincense, and I know that I moved it today and I haven't got it with me. Frankincense oil is going to help you to drop in to a more meditative state. It's going to help you to transform all that negativity that you're experiencing. By the way, you people who are out there and have to be using our sanitizers, I am very aware of what all these chemicals can potentially do to disrupt our hormones. And Young Living has a hand sanitizer that is 100% pure. Everything's organic with Young Living and sustainable. There's no there is alcohol in this one, but it's made from peppermint oil and it's denatured. It's truly a delight to use. We have a lot of nurses who like to use this, and you just put a little bit on your hand. It's what I take with me everywhere I go. And you get that beautiful aroma of our gorgeous Thieves blend, which is going to make you feel really protective. It's got clove, rosemary, lemon, and cinnamon and eucalyptus in it. It's a truly delightful one to use. So, hey Jacqueline, you're understanding. You're well, thank you. Samantha, oh, you're mother of four, so it looks like we have some things in common. So, okay, so Samantha, yes, frankincense for you. Um, so if there's anyone else there who wants an oil, please let me know. Therese, I'll come back to you in a minute. What I want to do is talk about a beautiful kit of oils that I started, well, a similar kit to what I started with. So if you haven't got essential oils, I can help you set up an account where you can purchase all our products wholesale, and you can start invoking a whole fresh energy into your home. And we use them because we know how nurturing they are for us in our body, our mind, and our spirit. They're going to help you get onto the right track. They're going to help you to align with your ability to live with vitality and to have access to things that are going to really transform whatever it is that's holding you back. Therese, my son and daughter have moved down to one granddaughter, she's 4. Soon I help her raise my daughter, was teen mum. I'm a single mum and a nana. Well, you've certainly got your work cut out for you, Therese. And I know you're looking forward to saving up for your beautiful kit of oils. So I no longer just buy oils from a shop, because I know that I can buy my oils for 24% discount online and have them delivered to the door. So, trees, strengthen your body, okay, which I know is a bit of a challenge for us when we are working, excuse me, very hard to look after others. So, Therese, I think what you need to do is to look at your diet. You need to start making some good choices about what you're eating. Get rid of sugar is really probably the key thing that I'm getting for you. Bronze inspires strength, wisdom, love, helping you to get promotions, bringing wealth into your life and attracting the right people into your business. So it's successful to break down destructive emotional patterns, release irrational fears and anxieties, and flush toxic thoughts and feelings out of your body. So it's a real good time for you to align with the idea of being strong and living with vitality. So I would write down an affirmation such as, I am deserving of a happy, healthy body and lifestyle. And I think it's time for you to turn around some of those things in your life that could be potentially debilitating to your health and happiness. So that one is for you, trees. Jacqueline Clark, I've got you down there. Zeta, I've got you. So who else have we got here? Anyone else? Bambi. I better write your name down. These are people that I will try and catch up. I'd love it if you can find me. Takes the stress out of my life. I don't know whether that link that I'm posting there is actually going to work, but my name is Kay Hamilton. You'll find me on Facebook, hopefully, or you will find my page called Activate Your Courage with Kay Hamilton. And I host a live TV show every Tuesday night. And during that show, I always talk about a feature oil of the week, and I offer a meditation, and people absolutely love it. And here we've got another troll. Oh dear, they're desperate, aren't they? They must be desperate and dateless. So if I can, actually, this is what they were. We had a thread going on here to see how we can delete. I can delete the comments, but I'm not quite sure how I can delete the people. Report this comment. There you go. So we've got some people here who I don't know how to do it. Harassment. We'll call it harassment. Just bear with me while I try and get rid of other steps you can do. Okay, I can ban him. Ban. Okay, so sometimes we just have to, yay. So that I've never done that before. So I've learnt something new. So sometimes we just have to step into our thought, a sense that we can do what we want to do. So I saw how to do that earlier on tonight. Therese, yes, my diet needs to change. I'm not looking after my health. Very good. I'm saving up for my birthday, December, for my starter kit. Awesome, Therese. Now, you might be able to do things, Therese, like think about what you're buying at the moment that you could eliminate out of your life so that you could save up quicker. Because if you're buying simple, nutritious food, sometimes it's a cheaper way to survive and a good way to save your money as well. So that may be something that is useful for you. So how are we going? Who else is here? Who else is here who would like a card or an oil? And while we are waiting, I've just been delivered by my lovely person who's looking after me a beautiful fresh juice. So that's another good way to cleanse your body to make sure that you're drinking lots of water, lots of juice. We need to be working on a high vibration. We need to know that whatever we're putting into our body, whatever we're doing in our life, each and every decision we make either expands our energy or it contracts our energy. And each thought we have, if it's a negative thought, that's fine. But what we need to do is work out how we can transform that negative thought and move on from what it is that's keeping us stuck on that road, or on that I'm getting it, stuck on a railway line or stuck on a groove that is not, that is not giving ourselves value. So we really need to think about what we can do to transform. Hey, Jeanette, I've just seen your comment. Love a card. Beautiful. Drink water. You don't smoke or drink. Awesome. And when you've got your trees, and when you've got your oils, you'll be able to add your orange to your water, your frankincense, your lemon, your peppermint. We have so many beautiful oils that can help us. Okay, Jeanette. Lovely. We connect. Jeanette has a show here on the directory too. I believe it's on the directory, isn't it, Jeanette? Yes. And we're friends on Facebook, so our community is growing. And this one is for you. So I love that Jeanette is like me, and she's a truth seeker. And look at this. Is this not nothing for the truth? This is nothing but the truth. Live an extraordinary life. Now look at the cherries. Look at the lushness in those cherries. So I invite you not just to look at the bowl of cherries, but to bite from the richness and the flavour. And I get this sense of, filling, not filling your mouth, but, biting into that beautiful flesh. So maybe it's a time for you where things are presented to you in a bowl, and it's time for you to take from the bowl. Take the cherries that are there for you. It raises your self-esteem. It encourages you to live your life to the max, acting like a magnet to attract incredible people, opportunities, and abundance. So cherries can help you to transform from a feeling of being ordinary to extraordinary. And I feel for you that the bowl is there. Oh, beautiful fruit, beautiful. So your bowl is there, and here's your affirmation. Divine intelligence, please give me the courage to become extraordinary and to make my dreams, goals, and desires a reality. So that's a beautiful one for you, Jeanette. Let me know. I'm happy to offer you a free little mini reading. I'd love to get together with you and join forces and have a bit of a chat, because I reckon we've probably got lots in common. So it recommends that you make a commitment to eat from that bowl of fruit. And I'm led to blue cypress for you, Jeanette. So blue cypress is one of the very high vibrational oils. This comes from our partner farm in Darwin. And beautiful, Kay. Yeah, awesome. So beautiful. So blue cypress is one that the the Aboriginal people use for ceremony. It's one to help you to stay high vibration and protects you from that negativity. Great for meditation, prayer work, spiritual ceremony, and things like that. So that is beautiful. You can teach me how to use them for your health and well-being. That's right, Therese. Now, when people get a starter kit from me, you join our oil community, and each Wednesday night we jump on a Zoom call. Well, I go live in the group. I go live in the group just whenever I feel like it. But we always have a Wednesday wisdom night, and I answer your questions. I pull out an oil. Sometimes each week we have a different theme. I'm pretty intuitive, so I just do things as I'm inspired in the moment most of the time. And we also have a Zoom call meeting afterwards. So I am actually creating a community with mostly women, but doesn't have to be women, who are interested in stepping into their courage. They're interested in actually taking some action on making those changes and not looking outside for those changes to happen. We're all about empowering ourselves from within. So we've got a rich and vibrant community of people who are using Young Living oils and working with me on different levels. So if you do decide that you want some more nurturing and you come into my essential oil community, there are lots of things that I can help you do to enrich your life. The other thing that I have on it's Monday week, I am hosting a masterclass called Activate Your Courage to Be Seen. So I would love any of you to join me for that. I've got the link in the group up the top, and I'll go back and put it in the link at the bottom at the end so that you can find me really easily. And that masterclass will be held on Monday week. Those people who've already got a kit through me, you're going to be the lucky ones because you will get that class for free. And if you have not got a kit of oils and you want to get a kit of oils before that Monday, you will all be invited to that class for free. And if you haven't got oils with me, but you would still like to connect with me and do some inner transformational work, that class will be $44. And I'm really looking forward to getting together and really helping you to dig deep and find out what it is, whatever it is that's holding you back. So, yeah, are there any more questions? Thanks for the mwah and the kisses. Thanks, Jeanette. Let me know where you live. Might be around tomorrow, could be around during the weekend. Let me know what suits you. We're already friends on Facebook, so you can just private message me. And remember that on a Tuesday night, I host a show called Activate Your Courage with Kay Hamilton, and you'll find my page on Facebook there. You can friend request me. Usually what happens during these shows, people go and find me, they friend request me, and then that sets the flow up for us connecting easily so that you can connect with me and we can talk about whatever it is that you would like to talk about. Beautiful trees. So you can join our, I know it's late for you people. Oh, do you have daylight savings in New Zealand? So it's 8 o'clock Australia time. I don't know what daylight savings does, whether they have daylight savings time, but there's 2 hours difference. So Tassie time, it's 8 o'clock for me now, but if you're in Queensland, it's 6, and I don't know the other states. I'm not sure what Adelaide does. So yeah, who else? Is there anyone else lurking behind there in the woods that I haven't seen? Because I've got a few more minutes before I say my goodbyes. Before I do that, if anyone's here that has pets, we have a range of oils up here that are beautiful for your pets. A lot of people, okay, so you're probably the same as me then, so in New Zealand. So a lot of people think that essential oils are no good for your pets. However, Young Living oils are not harmful to your pets because they're actually 100% pure. And there's a lot of rumours that go around about essential oils, and mainly that is because people are not aware of the importance of getting 100% pure oil in the bottles. So legally, a company only has to put a small amount of pure oil in the bottle, and they can label it as 100%, even though they may have other um, additives in it, synthetic additives. They can mimic oils in a laboratory these days, and it's very confusing for us because it's not a regulated industry. My journey started through my buying a kit of Young Living oils over the internet and over 10 years ago, and they have totally transformed my life. They've helped me step into my courage. I've been using the supplements and the oils to support some knees that were playing up, and we have a full range of supplements, and they all have essential oils in them as well, which help our body to absorb them. So it's always very good to make sure that if you're taking supplements, that there's not fillers in them. A lot of our supplements have pure essential oils in them, and they have been passed by the TGA here in Australia. And actually, as we speak, on another platform uh, with Young Living tonight, Young Living is, as we speak, launching 13 oils that have TGA approval on the label. We are, once again, Young Living is always a groundbreaking company and does things first and other people follow. So even diffusers, that comes from Young Living that comes from Gary Young from our beautiful company. He invented diffusers, and that's why they're so popular all around the world. So I love going to Young Living because it's the source of many things that other people discover are a good thing, and then they decide to create their own version, which can or can't be. I won't get too political about that. But as far as I know, there are no other oils in Australia that have been, well, the TGA is an Australian organisation, and we have 13 oils that are being launched tonight, which we will now be able to make some sort of statements about them. And when I hop off here, I will be hopping onto that webinar to listen to all the good news. We have a doctor who's on there, and who else? Another leader in Young Living who'll be talking and sharing lots about Young Living. We have everything at Young Living that a woman would ever want as far as personal care products. We have cleaning products. We have supplements, shampoos, toothpaste with no fluoride in it. We have brilliant, high quality products with essential oils. And when you become an oiler with us, you really become vibrant. People look at me and they go, "Oh my God, Kay, you look great." And I look at people who maybe I've been to school with, or people who are my age, and you can definitely tell, I'll just put it this way, that they're not using Young Living oils, because when I use them on my skin, my body, in the diffuser, in my supplements, in my healthy drinks, it really does give you this high vibe from within, so that then whatever's going on within becomes what you shine from within. So I would like to say thank you to everyone who has joined me tonight, and please reach out, connect with me. I'd love to do some readings with anyone who is interested. It looks like I've got a few people who are ready to book me up for a free mini reading. If you're interested in a full hour session, you might like a mini reading first, and then you might like to, or if you just want to have a chat with me about whatever's going on for you, please reach out and say hello, and we can get connected, and we can become friends, and you can become part of our courage tribe of women. I kind of like to call the umbrella of women that I work with the Wise Women's Web, and we are weaving a web to connect with like-minded people who are looking into creating the best life possible for yourself, for others in your family, and for our global community as a whole. Oh, thank you, trees. That's beautiful of you. Very nice. So, over and out from me, Kay Hamilton here, the Courage Activator, because I want to see you shine the best version of the diamond that's within you out in the world. with my blessings for your wellness, for your purpose, and for your abundance. Thank you for being with me tonight.